Lazarus, go. Hold on. Slash marker. Laz Greed. All right, we're getting real close to the end. We have Tainted Lazarus. We have all the challenges as well, but we have Tainted Lazarus Greedier and Tainted Lazarus Hush. I honestly think this is going to be more miserable, so I want to do it on stream. I don't know. I don't know if there's a good reason for that, but that's at least in my head, I'm like, at least I'm not alone while I do this. At least chat can be there and be like... Is there a card in there? What the heck? Why do we see the secret room? I'm not complaining, but why... You had an I Can See Forever pill? Did I? Did I? I guess. I probably just took it while I was talking about how miserable playing a video game will be, right? Okay, fair enough. I didn't see what experimental treatment did for us. Lord, I've seen what you've done for others, and I want that for myself. So, what do we need? I don't know, really. I feel like... Angel deals are a temptation. Devil deals are also, like, valid in their own way. I really thought we could squeeze there. Because they're going to, you know, give us those room-clearing items like Brimstone, Mom's Knife, potentially. Stuff that's very good against tanky enemies, maybe very good against waves. Greedier, baby. Gotta love it! I don't want to step on the button. I'll lose half a Spirit Heart. Instead, let's not step on the button and lose, like, you know, 5 Spirit Hearts by refusing. Let's see what you got in here. Bean. It's an item. A spacebar item I can't be that upset with. I tried to fart on you, but then I swapped. Saved. Just call me Mr. Bean. Is Mr. Bean, okay? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, is there... Does Mr. Bean, does he have someone that, like, he can talk to? I know that's not really his thing, but... Do you know what I mean? Like, does he have... When he has important stuff in his life that he... Oh, he has the teddy. I forgot about the teddy. That's right. The character of Rowan Atkinson? Well, we can't talk about Rowan Atkinson. Isn't he one of those British millionaires who kind of turned into a butthole? I forgot. There's so many of them these days, I can't remember. Yes. No? Is he? I can't remember. I thought there was like a... There was like a Rowan Atkinson... quote. I don't remember if it was really bad. I think it was one of the ones that was like, you know, millennials just don't want to work or something like that. I can't remember. Mr. Bean is over party. This Bean is over. Maybe. By the way, I'm not even sure he said that, so I probably should not speculate, but if he did, that's fucked up, and he should apologize. He's just a weirdo like Paul Simon. I can get down with that. Paul Simon, kind of a legend. Definitely also kind of a weirdo. No doubt about that. If he did it. Send Minecraft Twitter after him. Wait, is Minecraft Twitter toxic or so wholesome that it borders on toxic? I can never remember which side of the culture coin it's on. Is Minecraft Twitter like, you know, we're gonna bully you because you're different, or is it like we're gonna bully you because you sneezed and you didn't say bless you afterwards? Which side of the toxicity coin does it fall onto? Both? It does both. I was here yesterday. Get ready for this, by the way, because it's pretty much what we're doing right now. You know the run is not in an awesome position when I am begging to flip so that I can have the bean. Because the bean would, I don't know, improve our DPS by like tenfold right now. I've never heard this part of the song before. You know what? You're not wrong. Begging for the location of the bean through text. Oh yeah, Tainted Cain, if you missed it, it's over, man. It's over. Actually ended up being one of the easiest characters to complete the Post-it on for sure. Just needed I mean, that's why we're not doing a 24-hour VIP for VIP Daniel. That's a lifetime VIP as far as I'm concerned. I mean, unless you say something totally messed up like Rowan Atkinson, in which case we might have to revisit that. But for now, that's for life. I didn't want to buy anything yet because I was pretty confident the bean will just carry us here. Again, signs your run isn't as good as you want it to be. The bean should be good enough to carry us here. Beautiful, okay. Dude, okay, that's a gimme. That's a gimme that. I also have to tell you, doesn't really matter who gets it, I think. I think this is a gimme. You're gonna think that I lost my mind. I think that's a gimme too. It's very scary, but this allowing us to fly is gonna be worth a lot. You need the ability to shoot faster, and some HP would hit the spot, man. I wish I could spread it around a little bit, but that's okay. I think this is the right way. Being able to fly in greedier mode probably has an expected value of like plus 15 cents over the course of a run. Seems like the right idea. I think it was the right play, but you'll probably lose either way. That's not even rude. That's just like literally true. That is the... Oh, that's not how you're supposed to play that. That is the most likely way that this will go down. Beautiful start. I binged all of I Think You Should Leave. You Were Right is great stuff. You binged it. Are you okay? Did you have to shirk any serious responsibilities to make that marathon happen? I mean, that's a pretty tall order. That's 12 16-minute long episodes. Okay, we're getting into... by the way, thank you for watching it. So thank you for the interview. I was here yesterday. It does both. We're at the point now, this is the point of the stream that is just mindless complaints about nothing. You know what's bullshit? How when you swap in greedier mode, you can't shoot for a second. Excuse me, my DPS called, it wants itself back. Edmund. Boy, I sure hope whoever came up with that got fired. Go get him, Minecraft Twitter. Go get him, Minecraft Steve. What were they thinking? Twitter edit button. Oh, that episode must have gone up today. People are always talking about it. They can't make the Twitter edit button. I'm telling you, you don't want a Twitter edit button. You'll retweet like some a cute looking VTuber or something like that. Original account's gonna like edit the tweet to say some messed up like white supremacist stuff. Now all your Discord friends are gonna think you're a white supremacist. Does that sound like a fun time? Doesn't sound like a fun time to me. Okay, we can fly. 15 cents. I will take... I got a key already. Give me that. Give me that. Trying to think about how to do this, okay? I think we will win or lose the run based almost entirely on how good the deals with the devil are here. So I'm not sweating those items just yet. I don't think you have to go to, you know, the position of what's the best item out of these three, or should I reroll? There's a third option. You could abstain. Don't do something, just stand there. With what health? We'll worry about that in a minute. Actually, I think that's the fourth option. I think you could buy HP. Although also noting we're going to switch next. But when we switch, we could always switch back for one. But on top of that, this character has one red heart anyway, so suck on that. Plus, Twitter shouldn't have an edit button. Does Lazarus give? You can tell he does not give, otherwise he would be more blessed. Please, just be dead. Like, when people say suck on that, what's that? I think we all know what that is. It's a lemon. I gotta tell you, I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer in tarot cloth, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Because I think I'm becoming a believer. What if there was an edit history at the bottom of it? No, I mean, like, but why do you need an edit button, I guess, is like, I consider it like a problem to a solution to a problem that doesn't exist, IMO. Like, I think most people want it for, like, you know, they typed something wrong. Okay, just delete it and then put it back up. Who cares? Hero's Medallion. I think we want to take it as the other character. I found pills and I ate them. The taste of its cherry chapstick. What if every tweet was verified via the blockchain? Now hold on, speak on that for a bit. What if every tweet was verified on the blockchain? Now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking. I think I want to flip. I want to grab this. This. I think it's gonna give me range. Yeah. Don't make me be the anti-crypto guy again. Okay? Because I'm not really, like, anti-crypto. And I'm not just saying that because, like, it's one of the most popular hobbies in my demographic. I'm not really anti-crypto. I just want you to, like, shut up about it. Like, if you talked about, like, crypto and then, like, 3 other things, I would be so much more, like, amenable to it. But when you edit your Twitter account to, like, the laser eyes, and then you got your Twitter avatar is, like, a crypto punk that you just paid $73,000 for, and, like, all of your tweets are like, great pickup, fellow ape. I'm just like, look, if you're gonna pick something stupid to base your entire personality on, pick it like me, but just be bald. Duh. That's a good sun card. I realize I've been workshopping a joke in my head for a little bit, and there's only like, the joke is coming to fruition, but it's like after a decade on Reddit or whatever, I realized there's only like 6 different kinds of Redditors, and you gotta pick a class when you sign up. There's sports, anime and video games, crypto, and politics. And like, you can't be in two classes at the same time. Help me. Do you see how fast this frickin' bat is, dude? What the hell's happening? There's also Horny and Lurker. Dude, I'm surprised. This is how you should know. I might say judgmental things on the stream about somebody, but in a way that's designed to mine humor. But I never go for the jugular when I find somebody's post history to be embarrassing. There have been multiple times, every month, that I go into somebody's post history when they say something that I take offense to, whether or not it deserves being taken offense to. I go into their post history and they've posted on like a not safe for work subreddit, and they always post something ridiculous that's like, tasty. You know? And then in my opinion, it's a testament to my character that I don't reply with, oh, sorry, maybe I should start posting pictures of my toes and you'll like it more. That would be juvenile, and there's no reason to bring that sort of stuff in the, you know, the discourse about the stream. Does it cross my mind? On occasion, it does cross my mind. I'm like, at least get a horny alt or something like that. Or you can, I don't care if you browse the not safe for work subreddits, but I'm surprised you're interacting with them, like in the comments. That's where I kind of look at it and go, I chuckle to myself. Help me. You will never get this. You will never get this. Just remember, you can hit the Q key if you got it. Oh! I got it. Yeah, this run is toasted, man. This run's going nowhere. Ken Bone is based, though? Yeah, I like agree to disagree on that one. It was kind of based how he owned his own fetishes, I suppose. That one aspect of basedness does not make a based individual. At some point, we gotta choose, man. You said you weren't being judgmental. You judged people with foot fetish. No, I did not. I judge people who comment on foot fetish subreddits. You can have the fetish. No judgment. There's a marked difference. Thank you, thank you. I've got no problem with the foot fetishes. More power to you. Hey, even if you're watching like normie not safe for work stuff and you're commenting, that makes you weirder than almost any fetish on the planet. It's not about the fetish, it's about your desire to interact with on a personal level, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting uncomfortable with the discourse I'm taking here, but I think that Mr. Meeseeks is a possible way out of this run. You get Mr. Meeseeks. You don't really care to throw a car battery alongside it, so just give it a sec here. That's lodestone, right? That's hot trash. I'm not a believer in these yet. I think it's a reroll and we fish for something like a tiers upgrade. Thank you. Lodestone's actually great. Oh, okay. I saw a Sinvicta tweet. Lodestone is garbage. And I said to myself, he knows more about Isaac than I do. So I've just defaulted to his wisdom. You're a sheep to Isaac Twitter. No, dude, I'm feuding with Isaac Twitter because all those Four Souls guys were mad at me for not putting my all into the artwork. Oh, what? I'm dead? All right, run it back, run it back. I don't even know what happened, honestly. Did I get hit by a... Did I have one heart and I got hit by a champion? Whip. Okay, I mean, I really want to fly, but I think that Book of the Dead is actually like a pretty... If it works, that's a pretty sick greedier mode option. Maybe? Maybe? How often do you clean your air fryer? I have a bad answer for you, but it's the real answer. When it's dirty. Sometimes you cook things in the air fryer that don't really dirty it up. Like if you cook tater tots, which I've done a couple of times now, some of the potato detritus flakes off. It gets in the underside of the air fryer. They're oily, so it oils up the air fryer. But like, you know, some things you cook, like I toasted some brioche buns in there. I looked at it and I said, it's not dirty. I don't mind cooking in this again. Like you don't re-clean your oven every time you use it. It's this very similar principle. Like most people, if I had to guess, I would imagine that many people in this chat right now have literally never cleaned their oven once and are now typing things like, the heat'll kill it, don't worry. The heat kills everything. Yeah, but you know, when you put that thing on keep warm, it's gonna smoke you out, but... He got me? I mean, I don't think, since we moved in, I don't think I've used the cleaning function on my oven. I just, you know, I've become like that guy. I'm like, I just don't let stuff fall off the baking tray. I only cook on a bonfire. Hey, that's pretty cool. Eating a lot of s'mores? Yeah, the oven, I always thought like a self-cleaning oven. When I was a kid, I was like, I guess there's like jets and cleaner in there, and when you turn on self-clean, it like shoots out some all-purpose cleaner from the sides of the oven. But no, it actually just gets like as hot as it can possibly get, cooks everything away, and then you're supposed to like scrape it out when it gets cleaned, or when it's done. I cook on a big bed with my wife. You shouldn't be cooking in bed. That's a recipe for... You should be cleaning your sheets like once a night, if that's the case. How often should you clean bed sheets? I saw someone in chat say at the very least once a week. You're gonna get some pushback on that, even from me. I'm like a... I'm a once every 2 to 3 weeks kind of bed sheet cleaner. Like... Once a week is too much for me. I like the feeling of being on clean bed sheets. And when I was growing up, my mom changed my sheets once a week, which was always nice. But when you move out, you learn a thing or two about like how, you know, you're willing to compromise your lifestyle. For me, not cleaning my sheets once a week became a luxury for sure. So I'm a once every 2 weeks kind of guy. I change mine every 3 days because my dog sleeps on my bed. That's fair. It depends what you're getting up to. If your dog sleeps on your bed, it makes sense to me. Hold on, we've already seen this. This would be Spirit of the Night. We can't get a deal with the angel anyway. What am I thinking? Every 3 days? Like, okay, look. It's literally not bad to clean your sheets every 3 days. I do think that's too often. Like, I think you're just kind of... I'm not gonna say wasting your time, but I don't think you need to do it that often. I don't even know what the hell this is, man. That's a heck of a halo of flies. If you like doing it, don't get me wrong. I understand, okay? I go to the grocery store basically every day it doesn't rain, because it gives me an excuse to get out of the house. And It hasn't rained here since probably like the first week of June. So I've gone to the grocery store for like 47 days in a row or something. And people are like, that's a waste of your time. And I'm like, I like it. Then I get to think about, you know, what I'm gonna cook that night. And, you know, it's like my Roxbury, man. It's nice to be out of the house. Anima Soul is not bad. I actually could be like a greedier killer. But, so I'm not gonna tell you like, well, to maximize the efficiency of your life, you should wash your sheets less often. Here's what I would say. If you catch yourself being like, ugh, I really don't want to wash my sheets, but I changed them on Monday and now it's Friday, so I gotta, feel free to give yourself a little extra time. Feel free to be like, you know what, we could let that simmer for a day or two. But if you're like, oh, I could totally, I'm so excited to change my sheets tonight, it feels so good, then do it. Then go for it. If you enjoy it, by all means. Did the grocery store clerks recognize you yet? I think they recognize the baby, or they're just like very nice to every baby, which maybe is more likely. Yeah, we got a few sets of sheets. Like, I think we might have 3 full sets of sheets and pillowcases that we rotate. Hassan is watching. I think you should leave. This is a make or break moment for how Hassan feels about my sense of humor, I think. He's been very efficacious towards it that's not the word. He's been very positive towards it in the past. If he watches the show and says, I don't know what the hell's going on, it's over. Not like I'll still bow down, but he'll be like, I can't deal with this guy anymore. I do think it's one of those shows, if you hate it, you're like, I would not want to interact with anybody who found this show funny. It's like the way that I feel about Gravity Falls. That being said, don't get mad. As we've covered many times, I've never seen it, so. Did you see Elon tweet about Loki and say Loki is a pleasant surprise, is a little bit like a high concept Rick and Morty? It's so good. Oh, man. Just such a good tweet, man. My flies? I saw that and I thought to myself, wow, Elon, thanks for the comparison to Rick and Morty. That's little Nicky. Wow, Elon, what an interesting name. What does it mean? Oh, your parents owned an emerald mine, huh? Wow, that's amazing. Here, Elon, have you met Loki, god of mischief? If I don't see what Haunt is doing, he can't hurt me. Hey. I'm leaving little Haunt alive. Which I should not be doing. Oh my god. To try to kill Chubb. This is miserable. What am I doing? You have thoughts on the Owen Wilson, Gene Hackman movie Behind Enemy Lines? Yeah, it's horrible. I bought it on well, I didn't buy it. My parents bought it on pay-per-view when I was like 14 years old. It's a piece of crap. It's not a good movie. Yeah, you got me. I have never seen an episode of Gravity Falls, but I do think of it as being exactly the same as Steven Universe, which I have seen half of one episode of. and also have no opinion. Much like when I make a joke that references VTubers, is really like the joke is not at the expense. Like the actual content of the joke is not at the expense of the thing I'm making the joke about. The reason I'm making the joke is because it comes across as a sacred cow when you make fun of it, and people get a little defensive, and that is hilarious to me. Which makes me kind of a troll, admittedly. But it is also hilarious. It makes you based? Well, there is that, I suppose. Comes across as needlessly mean? See, it's just like... I don't want to make it too serious, but I did... somebody got very upset. I think they were timed out in chat for celebrating Donald Rumsfeld's death openly. Which you may say is based or unacceptable, depending on your political beliefs. But they, like, went off. They were very upset. And most of chat seemed to be like, you should let them speak their truth. But then if you make one joke about a VTuber, people are like, why are you so rude? I was just trying to celebrate the death of the architect of the Iraq War, and you made a joke about VTubers and totally took me out of my comfort stream. Like, you know, we gotta... We're I wouldn't say we're even equal opportunity make fun of targets here. That's not really how you do it, but it's not really how you say the expression, but you know, put like 9 jokes on Donald Rumsfeld and then like 1 joke on Hatsune Miku, and we're all gonna laugh. We all just need to learn how to laugh. Name a VTuber that's committed war crimes. Oh, you haven't seen the Hatsune Miku leaks yet? Yikes. Yikes. She actually was part of the Iran-Contra affair. A lot of people don't know that about Hatsune Miku. This is a good item. Who are we? We are B-side. You should take 1. Flip me. Take. Should have gone to the curse room first, but that's okay. Anima Sola. I still don't think we got a chance, but I cannot hold R. Because we are, if we hold R, we're going to be late for Fall Guys, man. And that's unacceptable. As a chronically early person, especially lately, I refuse to be late for Fall Guys with my good pals. Imagine me being late. You know how embarrassing that would be as the person who's always ragging on lateness? I'd never recover from the ribbing I would receive. And it would not be for my pleasure. Thank you very much. One day Dad will know... Oh, I'm Dad, okay. One day you will know that Hatsune Miku is a Vocaloid and not a VTuber. I will have you know... whoops, I didn't mean to flip. Gatekeeper, I have been to a Hatsune Miku concert in person. It wasn't even live streamed on YouTube from the Tokyo Budokan Samurai Wrestling Arena where the Beatles played. It was at the KeyBank Arena in Seattle. Or CenturyLink Plaza, I can't remember. Anyway, long story short. So don't you tell me anything about Hatsune Miku. So, she's like my best friend in the world. We hung out backstage. She was like, hey, get that... The only guy who doesn't know the way that you're supposed to move the things to every song, get that guy! I want to know what his deal is! So I went backstage, and she was there, but there was like a weird like curtain as well, and I was like, hey, don't be shy. what's going on behind that curtain? And she was like, don't worry about that. Anyway, we're like best friends now. I think she's gonna start playing. Oh, all that war criminal stuff, that was like a joke. She was not actually part of the Iran-Contra affair. I made that up. It's like a little inside joke we have together. In many ways, such as... What the heck is this fanfic? It's called The News? Where we talk about real things? Yeah, tell her. And I'm best friends with Hatsune Miku. This is a fun run. I've got triples of the Miku. Do you think Donald Rumsfeld orchestrated Nipplegate? You mean the... You think... Is this a... I honestly don't know this, okay? Is this a conspiracy theory that Donald Rumsfeld orchestrated Justin Timberlake peeling off Janet Jackson's brassiere at the Super Bowl that year to get the media to stop talking about the Iraq War? That was deserved. That is indeed the conspiracy theory. All right. What do you mean conspiracy? Oh, okay. Sorry. Slash marker, Tainted Lazarus. Tainted Lazarus. A lot of fun. He's really